If you want to double your income over the next 12 months, get in the habit of running a PPC report. What's a PPC report? What the heck? He's making us do more reports. I know. This is for you. This is not for your senior leadership. If they don't, I'm not trying to get anybody to do another babysitting, another homework assignment. PPC report is really simple. I like to keep things simple. If you want to jazz it up and make it more complicated, feel free. Okay? But the PPC report can be as simple as an Excel spreadsheet with 3 columns in it. PPC. First column, first P, people or person. In most of our cases, it's people. Now, you say, well, I sell to businesses. No, you don't. Businesses don't make decisions. People do. Okay? So feel free to write the name of the business in the people section, but the faster you can get through your mind that you're in the people business, you're not in the selling to XYZ energy business, you're in the selling to the executive leadership of XYZ energy, but the first column is the people. That's the contact that you're talking to. The second column is the problem. Okay? So that's the problem that they're trying to solve. That's the result that they're trying to achieve. And then the last column, the C, is the cost. So for Pat's case, with this app, let's say she's selling an app, or her team, Bob, is selling an app to Acme Corporation. The people are going to be Acme. The problem is they need to get all of their OSHA reporting in one place. The cost is it's on average $17,500 every time they get slapped on the wrist by OSHA. That's happened once before in the last 12 months. Plus, they're doing 40 hours worth of manual labor to run ad hoc reports. Now you could take a guess at what the average labor rate is. I'm going to say it's probably 40 bucks an hour would be a safe number. Now, if Bob wanted to, Bob could now take the whatever the OSHA fine was once a year, put that in one time, times the 40 hours, times the $40 per hour, times the hours. You don't have to be spot on with this. But imagine if you guys in your pipelines could look at, okay, I got 64 deals I'm running right now, and scan right down it. Oh man, there's 300,000 bucks right there. There's an 80,000. And then you have other deals where it's like, hey, you know what? It's 40 grand for them to buy this building, and they're only paying $1,000 a month for temporary storage right now. Right? So it's literally going to take this building, it's going to take them 4 years of the rental to pay this building off. But imagine if you were selling a steel corrugated building, and instead of talking about steel and how strong it is and tensile strength and water resistance and the lifetime value of the building, hey, so just out of curiosity, what was your biggest reason for reaching out to us when you were thinking about a steel building? Oh yeah, we need additional warehouse space. You need additional warehouse space? Yeah, so I mean, we could use it right now, but our busy season is the holiday season, and at that point we have to, we have to make other arrangements. When you say make other arrangements, can you give me a specific example? Yeah, there's 3 months of the year that we have to rent warehouse space, and it's kind of the prime months. What does that cost you? It costs us it costs us 10 grand a month for that additional warehouse space for the 3 months. Okay, cool. So 90K a year there. Yeah. Now, how are you getting the materials from the other warehouse to shipping? Do you have people working in the rental building? No. That's just for storage. Got it. How many times do they have to drive back and forth? A lot. Whose truck are you using? We rent a truck from Enterprise Truck Rental for that. Got it. What do you spend on truck rentals? I don't know. If you had to take a guess, what would you guess? Over those 3 months, $2,500 a month. Okay, so there's another $7,500. Now, if you had that on your PPC report and you were going to call that person back, hey, we're getting ready. I know it's hot. It's summertime right now, but we're getting ready to head into that holiday season. I'm calling to see if it makes sense to have us get started. We're going to be, if we started right now today, we're going to be close, but I think we can help you avoid 90,000 plus 2,500 times 3, $97,500 in expenses, and the building's 46K. None of the competition is doing that. Like, I've talked to my salespeople when they're talking to people on coaching. The question they're asking now, what's the next financial milestone you're trying to achieve? Well, I'm making 100 grand right now. I want to get to 240. When do you want to get to 240 by? By the end of the year. Now we know we're going to be asking them for $500 a month for coaching, but this is 140,000. That's, what is that? 11,000 or more in monthly income if they can change their sales process. Guys, the more, and think about that. If you're working for me and you've talked to 100 people and you know this person's $120,000 lift and the other person's like, I don't know, I don't have a job right now, I think I'd like to work in sales. Which one should you call back? If you could only call back one, you'd call back the one that goes, hey, the last time we spoke, you had said you want to increase your income by $140,000. We're going to walk you through every step of the way. You'll have live coaching and the portal. Does it make sense to get you started? Yeah, man, I want the 140 grand. But we're too focused on our product. We're too focused on our price. We're too focused on sending snarky emails like, hey, I haven't heard from you. Stay on point. Keep it tight. Keep it compressed. All right?